Imagine if this is your server at the restaurant and he says, "We serve the best food in town." Would you believe him? When delivering information, how you sound and how you look has a great influence over the actual message that you are trying to convey. A study conducted by Dr. Albert Mehrabian identified that there are three elements of communication: visual, vocal, and verbal, also known as the three V's of communication. Dr. M's research shows that when trying to understand what the other person is saying, 55% of our impression is based on how they look. 38% is based on how they sound. And only 7% is based on the actual content. So, it's no wonder that we find it so hard to believe when he says, "We serve the best food in town." The visual, vocal, verbal components are not supporting each other. When these are not congruent, the listener will often become confused and rely on the most dominant V. Let's take a look at each component now. Verbal would consist of word choice, vocabulary, the slang, the jargon. These are words that are being articulated by the speaker. Vocal would consist of the tone of voice, the volume, the pronunciation, the speed, basically the voice of the speaker. And visual would consist of the facial expression, the eye contact, the gestures and posture, and finally the grooming. So is what we see of the speaker. In general, it's not just what we say, but how we say it and how we look when we say it often affect how our message will be received. For people to believe us, we must be believable. And in order to be believable, we must learn how to look and sound credible.